Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Charlotte 49ers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. At the 40, there he goes. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
The 49ers with the 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Niners! And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Daylight, he goes down. The Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Complete downfield. Good, solid tackle. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Back to throw, it's man. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. They're going to throw it again. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Coming after it. Breaks the tackle. And they got him for the sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's covered. He's going up top. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Charles. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sullivan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made. One final play before the end of the quarter. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
And you immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot. Such
a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Hit as he throws. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion, but whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him and open.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. They want to just keep throwing it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's second down. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. Defense right now on their heels. They have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to pass. It's man. Buying some time. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Charles. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Owls! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They feed him again. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other,